Week 13, Wednesday. Feels really good to be back running this week after a deload week last week just on the bike. Had an easy run yesterday, which felt great. Today we've got some intervals. Let's go. Today we've got some intervals, so let's get into that, starting with a 2k warm-up. Let's go. So warm-up done, bang on, 5 minutes per kilometre pace, which is nice. Not that pace really matters for a warm-up, but it's always nice when it's a round number. Now, got 5 lots of 1 kilometre at 3:47 pace, give or take about 5 seconds, with a 90-second walk and rest in between. And that's part 1 of this workout, so we'll get that done. 5 lots of 1k at 3:47, and then move on to part 2. Let's do it. First 4 intervals done, and they're feeling pretty good, to be honest. I think first interval I was a couple seconds slower than target pace, but then intervals 2, 3 and 4 were all a couple seconds faster, which is good, and I'm feeling strong. Legs don't feel like too fatigued yet. Obviously got 1 interval left of 1k, and then move on to the second half of the workout. But yeah, for the final kilometre, I'm going to smash it, put it in, maybe aim for 5 or 6 seconds faster than target pace. Yeah, see how it goes. Off 200 metres, put it in. Oh, we're moving. Alright, so first half of the workout done, 1k intervals. Feeling good so far. Now for the second half, got 4 lots of 500 metre intervals at around 3:35, 3:30 pace, with 60 seconds walk and rest in between. So quicker, less rest, but shorter distances. So yeah, get them done, then a cool down, and then that's it for the day. Four lots of 500 done. Felt really good. Really pleased with how the workout's gone. I can't lie, for the pace though, I find it difficult when I'm not doing like even 1 kilometre intervals and you can directly see your pace per kilometre. I kind of struggle to kind of maintain the target pace because it's harder to kind of see on your watch, unless you're looking at your watch for the whole time, which you're not, obviously. So for those 4 reps, I just sent it the whole time pretty much. I think I was doing like 3:20 per kilometre, so quite a bit faster. But the fact I was able to do that and still feel good and felt in control the whole time, really, notwithstanding the fact that I'm a bit out of breath now. Yeah, I'm pleased. So 2 kilometre cool down now, bring the heart rate lower, and then do a proper cool down after that as well with stretches. Is what I'm going to do, because I've been so bad at that this prep, and my muscles, my hamstrings especially, have just been so tight for the last like 12 weeks. So for this last month up until the marathon, I'm going to really try and dial in on properly cooling down and stretching off. So yeah, cool down finished, workout done, really good day at the office, I think. It always felt a little bit like too good. Like, I know that probably makes me sound like a bit of an arse, but for an interval workout on week 13 of marathon prep, to feel that good is strange. Maybe the deload week just was extremely needed, I don't know. Yeah, how many calories did I burn? 666, that is, it's not a good sign. Overall really good. I don't think I'll film anything for the rest of the week until Sunday long run, where I think I'll be trying out the new Alphafly 3s for the first time, so that'll be really cool. But we'll see. For now, Wednesday done, going back inside and cooling down properly. And yeah, see you Sunday. Sunday morning, and I'm so tired right now. It's not even that early. I just didn't sleep the best last night at all. Well, actually, I slept all right, just not for that long. So I'm feeling super lethargic, and normally I'm like quite up for these Sunday long runs, but today I'm just not in the mood at all. But Sunday long run waits for no man. Got 28 kilometers on the cards today. Split by 2 kilometers at around 4:45, and then 10 kilometers at marathon pace, 2 kilometers easy, 10 kilometers at marathon pace, 2 kilometers easy, and then 2 kilometers at 4:45. So 20 kilometers total at marathon pace, with kind of 2k easier intervals in between. And yeah, I mean, we'll get it done, but I'm just not feeling it at all today. And I was gonna run in the Alpha Flies today, I think I might have said, but at the moment the Valencia Marathon is very much up in the air as to whether it's going to go ahead because of the floods there. And I was thinking, if the marathon's going to get cancelled or postponed, I'd rather save the Alpha Flies and just keep them in like perfect condition until closer to the race. So yeah, I wouldn't want to use them today for this long run and then the marathon get cancelled. So we should find out in the next few days whether it's going ahead or not. And if it is going ahead, then yeah, I'll use the Alpha Flies next week for a couple of runs. If it's not going ahead, then they'll stay in the box for another few months. So yeah, that's it. Gonna get some food down me, get the coffee down me, and yeah, weather's not great. I didn't bring a running jacket home with me for the weekend, so this is actually my dad's, but the rain might be dying off, so I might just be in a vest, but we'll see. 28 kilometer long run. Yeah, let's go. Oh my god, that's so wet, for God's sake. Swift change of location for the post-run debrief. Oh my god, that was such a run of two halves, like completely. So obviously 2k easy and then 10k at marathon pace and then another 2k easy. That was the first 14k of the run, so the first half, and I was absolutely cruising. Like that first rep of 10k, averaging like 4:04 per kilometre, so quite a bit faster than marathon pace, and honestly felt so good. Like I was just like, honestly I was just cruising like the whole time. It felt so good, and I was like, this is going to be a good run, like I'm really feeling it. So that was the first half, amazing, and then second half was the second rep of 10k and then 2k easy, then another 2k easy. Oh my god, it was such a dogfight. I mean, that second rep of 10k, I was still averaging like 4:08 per kilometre, so a little bit slower than the first rep, but still decently faster than marathon pace. But I was just like, I was not cruising. I was definitely not cruising. I just like, my heart rate was going up and I could feel my heart rate rising. My form wasn't breaking as such, but as I went on, my legs just felt like weaker and weaker, and my hips as well. So I was glad when that was over and I just had the 2 lots of 2 km at easy pace. But they felt even worse. Like at that point I was like I'm absolutely knackered. Like my legs honestly were just so heavy. And then because I was doing it at like a slower pace, I was just like plodding along, and like I just felt like I could feel my legs and my hips and my glutes like tightening up when I was running. Oh, and it's written me off a bit, to be honest. I mean, I'm like waddling around now because my legs were just gone. So I think I kind of screwed myself over a bit with that first half, and even though I felt amazing, I probably over-egged it a bit. I should have just stuck to marathon pace for that first rep of 10k rather than blitzing it, because yeah, didn't have too much left in the tank for the second rep. But I mean I said it, like I was still faster than marathon pace for that second rep. It just did not feel easy, but that first rep felt easy. I was just chilling, and I was looking at my watch at the average pace. It was like 4:04, and I was like, this does not feel like I'm doing 4:04. And then for the second rep, I was looking at my watch. I was still doing like kind of 4:06, 4:08ish, like I said. Looked at my watch and I was like, it feels like I'm doing so much faster, because yeah, I was just out of energy. I don't know whether the fact I was like a little bit lethargic beforehand affected it. Probably not, to be honest. I don't really want to make excuses. But yeah, that was that. So hopefully I'm not too sore tomorrow. But it's a big couple of days ahead, because we'll find out whether the marathon's going ahead. Oh my god. And I don't think it's going to go ahead. I think the kind of infrastructurally, even if that's sorted, I think socially it's not the best thing to do. Like I was reading last night, there was like 120,000 protesters in Valencia, like protesting the government and the local council for their lack of help. And when that's happening 3 weeks out from when the marathon's meant to be, it's not looking good. And you know, I wouldn't, maybe part of me does want it to be postponed or cancelled, because I wouldn't want a marathon to be overshadowed by anything. I'd obviously have to think of my strategy though if it does get postponed or cancelled. Oh my god, I've just got a bit of cramp in my back. Oh god. Yeah, I just need to decide whether it's a case of, I mean, it's balancing, like I feel so fit at the moment, but it's balancing keeping up that fitness for the next few months if the marathon's postponed, and not burning out. Because to be honest, I mean, I've been training for 13 weeks for this marathon, and part of me just can't be arsed anymore. So if it gets postponed by like 2.5 months or whatever, it's going to be another 10 weeks. And I just can't be arsed, to be honest. But then likewise, it would be such a shame to lose the fitness that I've built over the last 13 weeks. So we'll have to decide, but yeah, that's enough for me. Yeah, thanks for watching week 13 done. Week 14, we'll be finding out whether the marathon's going ahead or not. So don't know what that video will entail, but I'll see you in that one.